the infant experiences the other as omnipotent, as a type of God-like character. And there is an anxiety and a difficulty with acknowledging that the other is lacking. And so the first thing that happens with the infant is they realize that, say the mother other doesn't have everything, but they think that they can be the answer to that. So, I want to make a distinction here between demand and desire. A demand can be fulfilled, a desire can't. So think of a demand like a demand for a sandwich, that can be fulfilled. A desire for more money is something that just keeps going, right? It's for more and more. It doesn't kind of get satisfied because it's about the abstract increase of capital divorced from some object, right? So demand can be satisfied, desire can't. So the infant can kind of go, oh, there is a type of something missing in the other, and I can fulfill that, right? So I can be the answer to the other's lack. This is the perverse structure. I can be the answer to the other, to what the other wants. They can make very precise descriptions of what they want, and I can answer that. And then after that, the infant can confront the other's desire, where they realize, oh, I cannot stop up the other's demand. I can't be everything to the other. There's a sense in which that will always feel. And that's kind of neurosis. But if this second part doesn't happen, we can talk about a perverse structure. And in the perverse structure, the pervert says, I know very well that the other is castrated. Nevertheless, I believe that they aren't. Right? So that's kind of the perverse idea in a nutshell. I know very well that the other is full of desires, is incomplete. Nevertheless, I treat them as if they are. I treat them as if they have wholeness and completeness, and that I can plug up any lack that is in them, or vice versa. So the reason why I think this is a good way of thinking about knowledge and belief is the infant has knowledge that the other is lacking. That's knowledge. They know the other is lacking, but they believe that they're not. They still act as if the other is somehow this all-powerful figure. And if you think about perverse fantasies, where the other can be this absolutely impenetrable, powerful figure who makes demands, and you can have in masochism contractual demands, et cetera, things can be all labeled and put down. And there's a certain sense in which you know what the other wants, and you are the answer to that desire. And therefore, the other as desiring subject, the other as lacking subject, kind of like is hidden away in the perverse fantasy. Structurally, societally speaking, we can say that people go, I know very well that there's no one out there that can tell me what I should do in terms of this next relationship. Nevertheless, I still do tarot once a week. I still read my astrology, right? So I know very well that the stars don't tell me or give me insight into what I should do. Nevertheless, I act as if they do. Or we can go like, I know that a duvet cover won't protect me from a knife attack. Nevertheless, if I hear a creak outside, I put it over my head, right? That's the difference between knowledge and belief.